able to lift the volume by the roots at your hair, I'm using the volumizing powder. So instead of very aggressive back combing, which we don't want to use on bleached hair, bleach makes hair follicles very thin, and when you back comb the hair, part of that you do it in a different direction than the hair grows. You open hair follicles. The optimal hot tools temperature is also between 160 and 180 degrees. And we just try and get a volumizing powder at the root. Then it gets curled, then a bit of a hairspray, then adding a bit of back combing within the curl itself so it holds better and it becomes bigger. Yeah, we are done. Thank you. Some different shorter bits. Right.
Do you usually do hair as well when you do makeup booking?
It is often, yeah, when booked, it's booked together. I don't mind doing just hair or just makeup, but quite often it's booked together.
I mean, it looked so pretty, the picture. So.
Mm-hmm. Did you always have long hair?
Yeah, most of my life, yeah. I feel like my face looks better when I have longer hair because it looks a bit smaller, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I should really cut it soon. I think it's a bit too long. Is it easier to start with longer hair or does it make it harder?
I would not say I find it easier or harder. Sometimes just longer hair gives more options of what could be achieved hairstyle-wise. And also hairstyles like Hollywood waves, which have been recently super popular, always look really beautiful on long hair.
Is that one of the ones you get the most requests for then?
Yeah. Have you had Hollywood waves before at all?
I'm not entirely sure what it is.
It is when the hair styled into the waves that fall into each other.
Something like that?
It's like that kind of pattern, and each wave falls into the wave that is below it, so which makes it as a one whole thing.
Is it quite hard to do then?
It is technical, but it's really cool.
I'll have to try that another time as well. Yeah, I haven't actually tried hair as much as I have makeup. Yeah, I didn't really realise that most makeup artists do hair as well, I think.
I don't know about most, but some
Yeah.
definitely do.
So I should definitely. I feel like now I need to try out hair more as well when I do, because it's just as much a uh, like a different effect on how look you can look so different by changing the hair as well. So did you have like one you fell in love with first, like makeup or hair, or do you just like both? Or
No, it's something that I studied together from the beginning.
oh.
And then there was a moment when I was thinking whether I should continue doing both or focus just on one. But then I decided that I will just, let's say, work more on the skill where I feel I needed more. Because I think that was the issue. It's not that I liked something more than other. I felt that I'm doing one thing better than the other. But then to solve that, you normally would just work on the skill.
Or do you hairspray each layer as you go?
Depending on the hair texture, sometimes you might want to use the hairspray in between as well. A lot of work is done by properly chosen hairstyling products, as that's what hold curls, waves, textures that you create. Some hair is more sleek, some hair is more porous, some hair is colored, some hair is virgin, and they do require different styling products to make whatever texture you create last. Also, some hair has more hydration, some hair is more dry, and based on that, even the hairsprays would differ. If it's a thin hair, you normally would not want to use any heavy products on it, any liquid really products on it. If it's very thick hair with loads of like volume or porosity, you would use more of even like a liquid hairsprays just to bring it a bit down so it doesn't look like a puff around the head. So for example, to lift the volume by the roots at your hair, I'm using the volumizing powder. So instead of very aggressive backcombing, which we don't want to use on bleached hair, we use the product that helps the grip.
So is backcombing quite bad for bleached hair then?
Yes, bleach makes hair follicles very thin, and when you backcomb the hair, part of that you do it in a different direction than the hair grows. You open hair follicles, so your hair become a bit more prone to damage, and thinner hair is already quite easily to get damaged. So that's something you also do consider. The optimal hair temperature, like hair tools, hot tools temperature is also between 160 and 180 degrees. Most of the hot tools they give you option to go as hot as 210 and 230, but that temperature should rarely to no be used at the hair. It might give an impression that it will make it much quicker to curl or straight, but actually it will make it much quicker to damage the hair as well.
Right.
160 to 180 is normally enough, and it's all about how long you keep it on, the heat on the hair.
How long do you usually recommend doing each curl for?
If you are taking small to medium strands, that is not too thick, let's say about 2 centimeters width, 10 to 15 seconds is enough. If you take bigger sections, then you can do 20-25. But the thinner strand is, less time you apply the heat onto it.
mean with some hair types, does like thin hair take longer than thick hair to style, or?
Thin hair, usually, if it's thin on the amount of it, it's usually much quicker to style. Thicker hair takes longer. I think the longest I ever spent just on a hairstyle was 2.5 hours.
Oh wow. Was that quite a fancy one?
It was type of the hairstyle called Greek braid, but the lady also had long and very thick hair. It's even at the moment when you curl it, it's never finishes. It's like you cannot see the scalp through.
Oh wow.
It's a huge amount of hair, which was great for the type of the hairstyle that she wanted, because she did not need any extensions or anything like that to add it for thickness. Her hair was thick enough itself.
Is mine quite comparatively thin? I don't really know. Like, it feels thin to me when I touch it, but I don't know if I have a lot of it or not a lot.
Each hair you have, it is on a thin side. That's why I believe also when you go and get it colored, they're being quite delicate with it.
Mm.
Is your natural hair color is more like a dark blonde?
Yeah, it's dark blonde. I prefer this shade though. I feel like this shade, when it's dyed, somehow looks more natural than the actual dark blonde on me. It was this colour when I was young, and then it just disappeared one day.
Got darker.
It got darker, yeah. Sad.
It's such an interesting thing in nature that for some reason our hair can go just darker.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's sad because I really do prefer the blonde. Why did they have to take it away? But my brother was the same, so it's just genetics. Is your hair also like naturally blonde?
It's like a dark blonde, but if I remember right, it was pretty much always like that.
Oh.
Never really changed from one color to another. But I used to color it as well, and it was very light blonde. And I stopped doing it after some point because my hair just stopped liking it and start to basically just fall out.
Oh goodness.
So I went to like, nope, seems we are done here.
Yeah.
We are not doing that anymore.
Yeah, I wanna keep dyeing mine probably until maybe like I have a wedding, because I quite like to be blonde on my wedding day. But then I've always thought after that I don't really care as much anymore, and I'll probably just let it grow out. I tried to let it grow out during lockdown, but then
I was about to say I tried to grow out during the lockdown, but then when it's all been lifted, I kind of went, how about some balayage?
basically the same thing I did. And sometimes it looks quite strange when it's growing out and you've got like dark blonde up to here, and then there's a strange period where it looks a bit off. I'd love to try red hair again though.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that would be a dramatic change.
I think I would do the kind of more toned down red though, because if I do it quite toned down, it does end up looking almost like it's my hair, because I think my sometimes like some of my features look like that might be my natural hair or my eyebrows or something. But I did it when I was like 14. It's been a long time. Do you have any products that you recommend?
For the hair, it's really do depend on the texture of the hair. So I would say when the products are being selected, whether that's just for shampoo and conditioning or for the styling, do not choose by the smell. Sometimes we do get to choose some of our products purely because we like how it smells, when it comes to shampoos especially. But you need to look at what this product does and whether it works for your hair type. So if it doesn't, and if it smells like something that you like, it's a shame, but don't get it. It's just it will not do what you want it to do. It will not clean the hair properly, or it will not hold it properly. When it comes to heat protecting spray, for example, and hair gel, I prefer Bedhead by Tiggy. They also have a nice range for the curly hair. Also, Umberto Giannini has really great hair care products for like curly hair. The texturizing powder as well is really nice from Schwarzkopf. Usually in the shops you can get the one which is like purple one. It is okay, but they also have the one which is like professional. It has a red tube. That's the one that I'm using on you. And it is different to its purple sister, and that it is much more finer. The powder is much more fine, and it is very seamless on the hair, like you cannot see it, whilst the other one is very white, and often, especially if you use it for roots volume, can like stain and stay on a scalp as a white patch.
guess it would be so hard to do this kind of hairstyle on yourself.
On yourself? Oh, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
I was just thinking, because we're talking about makeup when you did the makeup, about how like you can like learn to do it yourself, and like even the lashes, like it's easier if someone else does it, but you can kind of learn. But I feel like with hair, you can't see.
There are some hairstyles that you could absolutely not able to replicate yourself. You need someone else to do it. But some of the hairstyles it is just not possible to do on your own.
I imagine that Greek braid would be really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite hairstyle to do?
I would say no, not really. Depends on the occasion. But I enjoy as much as a hair down as well as updos or more like complicated hairstyles. I just think it has to be selected kind of according to the occasion and the outfit. I definitely dislike a very like too sleek hairstyles. So
Do you mean like really straight?
it's, I would say, especially with the updos, when all the front is like super super sleek. It does work for some people, but I find it very very strict looking in most of occasions. Although it became very very popular now.
Is that like essentially like gel bits down and
Yeah.
stuff? Ah, okay, I think I know which one that is. I don't think that would suit me.
Yeah, not for everyone.
Yeah.
Would not work for me.
Yeah, I think some people's, like, if their face works with it, it might be okay, or
Yeah.
maybe darker hair as well. I think I really like how I look when my hair is curled. I wish it was naturally curly. But then I never curl it because it takes so long. I'm not very patient when it comes to doing it on myself.
But when you curl it, what do you use to curl it?
So I used to use a curling iron, but
Mm-hmm.
I actually have the Dyson Airwrap thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not that great with using it. I think it's just patience that I don't have. I have all the tools, just none of the patience.
Mm-hmm.
Have you used it before?
The Dyson Airwrap.
Yeah.
Some of my clients do have it.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely like, it feels very different to like a curling iron to use.
Mm-hmm.
I find it a bit harder, to be honest.
There is definitely an element of getting used to it because of how you need to hold it and how you need to consider it from which side you have to kind of rub the hair to make it actually curl and go along the wind, not other direction.
Do you often match the hair to the makeup, or do you find that most go well together just naturally?
I do like to work on the whole look. So, considering hair, makeup, outfit, event all together. I've been wanting to be looking as a whole thing when we go out or if we go for an event or we are hosting an event. Like when you open the magazine and you look at the people there, like on the models, and it kind of all comes together. So the same thing. I'm always happy as well to advise people and help to choose the styles.
Do you ever find that, like with brides, do they bring their dress along to
the trial? No.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Because that must make such a difference, right? To know how something suits the dress.
Yeah, at the same time, usually most of them do get their dresses quite soon to the wedding. Because of all the alterations that needs to be done to the dress or fittings and all of that. So they bring veil quite often. So to try with the veil, or sometimes bringing some accessories that they're planning to wear, like earrings, tiaras, crowns. But no, not the dresses.
Oh, is this the bit where it like loops in?
Yep.
It's so hard to tell when I can't see it. I'm so not used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you get like inspiration for hairstyles? Do you often come up with them, or do you like look at others online and stuff?
I enjoy watching hair tutorials a lot from like different hair artists actually from all around the world, as fashion like very varies of what is popular and demand here can be really different to what is popular and in demand, for example, in like Brazil or in Turkey. And it's really interesting to watch how they do it, what techniques that the hairstylists they are using. I find that very inspiring.
Yeah, I guess like with the internet and YouTube and stuff, you can see so much.
It is.
I really like watching people get their hair done. It's really relaxing to watch as well.
And also a lot of people find the actual hair being done very relaxing, like to the point where they feel that they can fall asleep.
I got a bit sleepy earlier.
Oh, really?
I was trying not to like close my eyes. It feels, I don't know what about it. There's something about it that makes me feel so sleepy. Have you ever had someone like drift off?
Oh, yes, I did. But she was very tired. I had a lady, and she came from Singapore. And they had a photo shoot. It was a pre-wedding photo shoot scheduled in London with one really cool photographer. But she does her photo shoots really early in the morning when all the London landmarks are kind of just without people. So you can easily get really nice, beautiful photos at the sunrise with no people. And she also like provides really beautiful dresses for it. So I had a client from Singapore and they landed like a day before the photo shoot, so it's still a jet lag. And then we had to start our hair and makeup at 3 a.m. in the morning to get ready for 5 a.m.
You must have been tired too.
I'm used to it now, so I know how to get myself ready when I do get like night bookings like that. But it was so hard for her as she was just switching off every couple of moments. She wanted to also have like eye makeup with the eyeliner, and I'm start to draw the eyeliner, and her head just nods down because she fell asleep. And with the hair, when I was doing the hair, I was standing behind her. Same thing, the head could even not down or not back because she was just switching off, and I felt so sorry for her. I was like, oh my god.
I hope it
Must
was
be so tired, yeah.
I hope it was worth it.
I'm sure it was, but I don't know what should I tell to my partner as well, because it was a photo shoot with the partner. What should I tell my partner that he would agree to go for the photo shoot with me at these early hours and also be okay with me getting ready at 3 a.m. not letting anyone else to sleep?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess the photos, if they really wanted the pictures forever in London as well. But that's dedication.
That's dedication for sure.
I don't think I would. No, I'd rather just go to like a photo studio or somewhere and yeah, I think it would be cold outside as well that early in the morning.
Yeah. It is. And if it's during the summertime, it's not that bad.
That's true. Oh, I guess it probably was summer if
I
was
cannot
sunrise.
exactly remember, but we've done a couple of photo shoots with this photographer recently, and it was January.
Oh wow, okay.
So
It's impressive. Because you'll only have, the only other people would be people that have stayed out all night partying. What kind of events do people book for that aren't weddings and photo shoots?
different. I mean, people have galas sometimes
Oh wow.
at work. There are corporate events, awards. So it's mainly who have like public life or sometimes it's just a black tie events either for work or for entrepreneurs and we are not too far from finishing.
do find you have to use quite a lot of the product for each layer.
Yes, so every strand gets a volumizing powder at the like at the root. Then it gets curled, then a bit of a hairspray, then adding a bit of back combing within the curl itself so it holds better and it becomes bigger, and then it's hairsprayed again. Is it not painful?
No, not at all.
Is it not so strong in terms of pulling?
No, it's okay, it's okay.
We're gonna reconsider the way. Mm-hmm. Wasn't painful?
No.
Yeah, we are done.
Yeah.